you and I know say wetin she talk now, not true, right? Even this access bank issue now with this woman 500 million, over 500 million, I am not doubting if it is true or not. Me, personal opinion, I believe say not true. Access bank died the money. You when you never die, you know how many messages since this issue came out, you know how many messages what person they receive. If you go, different people who have been talking about this access bank, go to comment sections, then you will know how many people access bank money don't miss for access bank, money don't miss. Then other banks say join. Realize all of them are the same thing. They're the same thing. Imagine say you when they are alive, access your not be only access bank, you when they are alive, your money they die for bank. How much more a disease person when you don't die? The money automatically the bank don't die the money. Just like this lady explained now. Imagine say this lady now, if not because of that relationship, personal relationship, you know, as somebody definitely when you get money for bank, your account officer, it be your friend, your buddy. You feel call her even if you not come to the bank. Say help you do this, help you do that, he will do it. That relationship don't dey there. And anytime when you come, you dey reason the person. She was able to build that relationship with this guy to an extent when she not come. Waiting make her even the call her. Sometimes if he even be say the money, the change when the person come to the bank where they give her. But that one, by the way, just on her own, because of that love, that relationship, person when they come every time, just to call to find out she not come again. She can't do her own investigation, carry the details, go trace, look for where she they live, where the man they live, come find and say you don't buy. Even the lady, her own gongon, she alone gongon can die the money because now she be the account officer and she don't go find out say the person don't buy. This woman now, the innocent person, not even know what they happen. Innocent wife. The woman for don't die the money. You see, now so that they do. Now so that they do. Nigeria bank is not even worth saving money. It's not even worth saving your money. And this one now, it will serve as a lesson, warning to many people. If you get money for bank, you know, say now people when they hide money, they don't want to make their wife, you know, say they get money. They don't want to make their brothers, you know, say they get money for bank. They don't want to make this one, you know, say they get money for bank. Money when you will see die live. If you know, and again, waiting they even they cost all this one. Imagine say somebody get that kind of money for account, it go out, you know, return accident or timely death like that. So you not fit explain. It don't happen, it don't happen. Now you waiting they cause all this one. If not normally as in elderly people where we say they don't live their life, they know say okay, this sickness, if it take their life anytime, not be by accident, by mysterious death. You understand that one you will fit talk say make them give their will, let person know their next of kin or whoever, reveal the details to them, the money where they get for bank, which accounts that they operate, which one money they give them all those details, give them the document, everything, so that those documents will be their possession. Anytime things happen to the man, they can just go to the bank without too much problem, or if possible, say before the man die, if you even see the.
With all the talk about the bank corruption and thievery ongoing in Nigeria, it looks like there is this infection that has affected all the banks, or maybe all the banks are using the same template to operate with. Now, I want you guys to hear this lady shared her experiences when working with one bank in Nigeria. I think this story from her just helped to confirm what all of us have been saying all along, that the banking system in Nigeria needs reform and that the banks are never your friends. The banks are looking out for themselves, and if they found a way to squeeze you out of something for their own gains, they will do just that. You are never ever a priority to them. I used to ask myself, right, that all these massive buildings that the banks build, where do they get all the money from? Where? Then I realized that it is the customers' money that they are using to fund all these things. And they would charge you for every single thing you do, every single transaction you do. And all those charges will go into making themselves, the banks, very, very successful. That's exactly what they do. Let's hear what this lady has to tell us about one bank that she worked for some years ago and how things unfolded. I think after hearing her story, your head will spin. Let us watch.
You see this case of very dark man, Access Bank, and the woman that lost the brother and 500 million naira. It is 100% correct. You see, after religious leaders, another problem we have in Nigeria are the bankers, before even our politicians. A lot of people don't know. I've worked in the bank. The first job I did after I left service was in the bank. That was 28, 29. I was in the bank. And then I had this guy, very nice guy, Mr. P. I was managing his account. I was his account officer. And this guy is just a young man doing well. He has his own company. He was running his own company. And he's always having between 5 million, 7 million, and 10 million in his account. And each time he comes to the bank, I think like 2-3 times in a week. He's always coming to the branch, my branch then. And each time he comes, he'll give me 1,000 naira. And I'm always looking forward to see him. So it gets to a point, I did not see him in the bank for some weeks. I became so worried. I was like, because I know he comes to the bank every time. There's no week he doesn't come to the bank, say like 2-3 times. It was getting to a month, I didn't see him. And I went to his account, I knew his office was around my branch then, took his address, then went to look for him in his office. So when I got there, they told me he's dead. God, I cried. Hey, and I cried back to the office. I was just crying. One of my colleagues was really what I said, my customer died. Child, I was crying, and I said, because I remember it wasn't quite long he came, he told me that the wife put to bed. And so we say they just have 3 children. He now has 3 children. I was crying. I said, no wonder. I said, and I was looking for his. I said, let me get his number and call the wife to tell him that the husband have money in the bank. My colleague, me, I didn't know. You know, it was my first time. It was my first year. I mean, I didn't know the bank's code and the. So my colleague who was with me, she didn't even tell me anything. She went and told our manager that look at what BD is planning to do. Our manager now called me. And he just said that my customer died. I said yes. He said, what is his name? I told him. He said I should give him his name. I gave him. He just checked on his account. The man was having about 9-point-something million. He said that he had planning to tell his family that he has money. I said yes. He said he has a young wife and 3 children. My manager and I said, what is my business? Am I his family member? I said, no, but I'm his customer and we are very close. He said, I dare not try that. I'm telling you, nobody told me this happened to me. One of the biggest banks in Nigeria, I don't want to mention their name. My manager warned me with everything in his life. If you see the furiousness, he was warning me that I should not try and do that. You know, I became afraid. I was like, why won't I? He warned me. I said that was not enough. The next morning when we came to because every morning in my office, and we pray. Then that was happening. The next morning, he called me. He called an emergency meeting. And I was schooling, telling everybody that, see, whatever happened in the bank remains in the bank. You don't have any business to tell anybody what is happening in the bank. No, and everything was towards me. This man called me again in his office and said, see, that he knows I'm a very stubborn person. That if I try to tell anybody about this money, that I will regret coming to Lagos. That was what my manager told me. That's it. Honestly, thank God you already know I'm a stubborn person. It took me months. 2 months, my dear. I went and told the wife. I didn't go, but I collected another person's number and I sent her text. I said, Madam, your husband has money in social account, and this is the amount, and this is the number, the name he used in open the account. I did it. Then you can buy card line anyhow. That was what I did. I told her, and I had peace. So you see, Nigerian banks knows how to buy people's money, and that is why it is not even advisable to keep money in Nigerian bank. Because let me tell you, there's kind of money you have in Nigerian banks. They can buy you to take over your money. I'm telling you, you buy, they will sit on your money. If your family even find out you have, they will make it so difficult for them to access that money. You see that thing, very dark man is saying about Access Bank, it is true. Access Bank has sat on that money. They should bring out that money. And Nigerians should stand up and speak for that woman. Because let me tell you, this kind of thing has been going on. It is that my customers a few years ago. It is this woman. It could be you and the next person tomorrow. Nigerian bank are a horrible set of people. They are thief. That's why at the end of the year, when they tell you the kind of profits they make, the kind of gain, I get such gain one of those years, and the shared profits. I got more than my salary when they shared profits. Yes. How are they making those money? From people's sweat.
You listen to everything when this lady said now. You and I know, say, what is she talking now? Not true, right? Even this Access Bank issue now, with this woman, 500 million, over 500 million, I am not doubting if it is true or not. Me, personal opinion, I believe, say not true. Access Bank died the money. You, when you never die, you know how many messages since this issue came out, you know how many messages what person they receive. If you go, different people who have been talking about this Access Bank, go to comment sections, then you will know how many people Access Bank, money don't miss for Access Bank, money don't miss. Then other banks say join. Realize all of them are the same thing. They're the same thing. Imagine say you when they are alive. Access your not be only Access Bank, you when they are alive, your money they die for bank. How much more a diseased person when you don't die? The money automatically the bank don't die the money. Just like this lady explained now. Imagine say this lady now, if not because of that relationship, personal relationship, you know, as somebody definitely when you get money for bank, your account officer, it be your friend, your party. You feel call her even if you not come to the bank. See, help you do this, help you do that. He will do it. That relationship don't be there. And anytime when you come, you the reason the person. She was able to build that relationship with this guy to an extent when she not come. Waiting make her even the corner. Sometimes if you even be say the money, the change when the person come to the bank where they give her. But that one, by the way, just on her own because of that love, that relationship, person when they come every time, just to call to find out she not come again. She can't do her own investigation, carry the details, go trace, look for where she live, where the man they live, come find and say you don't buy. Even the lady, her own, she alone can die the money because now she be the account officer and she don't go find out say the person don't buy. This woman now, the innocent person, not even know what they happen. Innocent wife. The woman for don't die the money. You see, now so that they do. Now so then they do. Nigeria bank is not even worth saving money. It's not even worth saving your money. And this one now, it will serve as a lesson, a warning to many people. If you get money for bank, you know say now people when they hide money, they don't want to make their wife say they get money, they don't want to make their brothers say they get money for bank, they don't want to make this one say they get money for bank. Money when you will see die live. If you know, and again, waiting they even they cost all this one. Imagine say somebody get that kind of money for account, it go out, return accident. Or timely death like that. So you not fit explain. It don't happen, Now you waiting the cause of this one. If not normally as in elderly people when we say they don't live their life, they know say okay, this sickness, if it take their life anytime, not be by accident, by mysterious death. You understand that one you will fit talk say make them give their will, let person know their next of kin or whoever, reveal the details to them, the money where they get for bank, which accounts that they operate, which one money they give them all those details. Give them the document, everything, so that those documents will be their possession. Anytime things happen to the man, they can just go to the bank without too much problem. Or if possible, say before the man die, if you even see say time don't they go, you just go to the bank, make sure say they are aware all those things, those money they did. That one a long story, like I said. That's a way no say you will go timely debt, it don't go. Many people like that when we say their money don't die for bank. Now they make money now. So this one is not, I'm not surprised because I don't want to start saying, I know a lot of people who have been messaging me, Access Bank this, this bank this.
Welcome back. After hearing her story, what is your take? What do you think? Have you had similar experiences with any bank? Has any bank stolen your money? Have they charged you unnecessarily? Let us hear your own experiences with the banking system in the comment section below. Because like always, we love hearing what you have to say.